Okay guys, somebody messaged me on, I think it was Instagram, wanted to know if the Suburban and the Tahoe brakes were the exact same. In some cases they are, in some cases they're not. It's kind of hard to explain. There's different variations of every car. So if you have an XL or an XLT, they might be different brakes. One could have a positronic rear end, one could have a standard rear end. It all depends on what model was put into yours. On the Suburban and the Tahoe, they're almost identical. The same brakes will transfer over, so if you can't find it in that, you might want to look up another model. Other than that, almost everything is identically the same, just a longer chassis, or the same chassis with a bigger cab put on it. Another thing is, people have also asked me, is the GMC and the Chevy, are they the same? Absolutely. All it is a different badge. So GMC stands for General Motors Corporation, or General Motors Company, I believe it is. So anything that GMC puts out, Chevy will have the exact same thing because it's the same company. Cadillac, GMC, Chevy, they're all the same. So if you have a GMC Sierra, that's essentially a regular 1500 like Chevy Silverado. But they're identical. You can put the two trucks right next to each other. Everything will bolt right up. You could put the steering wheel from one to the other. On the Tahoe, you can put the Cadillac front end on it and make it look like a Cadillac. It's still all made from the GMC Corporation. The title will obviously reflect what it actually is. The VIN will reflect what it actually is. So you can't put Cadillac badges on it and sell it for 3 times the amount of money. I mean, even though Cadillac does it, but it's registered on the title as a Cadillac. So I'm working on right now a 2007, what is that? That's a GMC, that Denali, I think it is, which is identical to Chevy's Tahoe. I just did in one of my other videos the Suburban. This truck is a little bit different just because it's jacked up. It's got drilled and slotted brakes, but as far as the pads go, they're identical. All it is I'm doing a simple changing out the pads for this guy. He's a good friend of mine, he's a client of mine. I've done almost all the work on the truck itself. So I'll take you outside right now and show you what we're dealing with. So here she is. It's a big behemoth. These are the tires he's running. Oh, get this other light out. I guess my lights are dying. So it's the same thing. I've already dismounted all the bolts. Same exact thing. Pull these right out. Those will come right out. Slide the new ones on here. Go ahead and compress that and put it all back together. It's very simple, but they're identical. The trucks are, for the most part, identical. I think he's sitting on 8 inches of lift. I want to say from FabTech or from Rough Country, not really sure. But these brakes have already been changed on this side. So of these, I just finished those. See all the tools lying around. But he's got a really nice setup in this truck.